Good morning, campers. It's 6 o'clock. I had another message come through last night, so this is off Adam Hamlet.
Hi mate, question here from Adam in the Wild. What is it like being labelled as the best channel on YouTube? No ifs, no buts, but fact.
Awesome.
What is it like?
Right, good evening. You join me deep in the woods. It's only like 7:30ish, something like that, but it's already losing its light. I scattered around, so just last minute came out tonight and decided about 2 hours ago I was going to come out. And I'm here. I just thought I'd wander randomly through the woods, see where I can pick. I'm in the tent tonight because the weather is shit. It's quite windy, raining. So yeah, I've gone for the Helm one tonight. I'll see if I can show you the location that I've found. Right, it's not going to look beautiful. Let me just grab my torch. Right, so managed to find a bit of flat wood here where I can get a tent. So, and I found someone sort of made a semi-shelter here before, so I have got my tarp with me. I might chuck my tarp up around that somehow. My bag's getting soaked. It's leaking everywhere. Stand up, you two. Right, there's a bit of a dip next to me, so I'm protected from that side. No one's coming up there tonight. So really the only way I need to watch out is that direction there, really, which means nothing to you guys, I know. So yeah, I'm up on a little bit of a hill again, sort of. Now I think I'm gonna have to get my tent straight up because it's shit weather. Oh, forgot my boots as well, so I'm gonna have wet feet tonight. Great. Right, I don't know if she ain't pretty, but I got a tarp up on there now. I got myself a little den to hide in under. It's a steep tarp setup. Let me get my torch again. So I just draped it on there basically and tied it off in a couple of places. It's nothing special. It's not meant to be. It's just meant to be quick and keep me dry. So I'll set my chair up in the corner over there now. Keep my bag dry. And I'll get my Debs, I'm wearing your hat. I don't know if you can see it. Deb's Most Excellent Adventures. There she is. Still rocking it, still loving it. Right, let's get this tent up. This Helm one is the best tent ever. Right, so all I need, stop that fucking chair from falling down. Right, my OEX Falcon 400, that's keeping me warm up until January. Cheers, my seat to Summit. Love it, that's brilliant. These two things keep me warm and dry. Well, nothing to do with dryness, tent does that. Cocked up a couple of times tonight because right, well, I don't know how long of batteries I've got left to record with because I only managed to charge one and I can't remember if any of the others were charged before the last camp, and same with my head torches and things like that as well, so I could be out of light before long, and it doesn't help. I did have a lantern, but I just spilled all the fluid out of it all over my bag, so yeah. Right, this could be a short video because my O-light has just run out of battery. This head torch, God knows how long it's got left in it. But I have got that, it's got some juice in it to go in, but it's, you know, it's keeping me nice and comfy. I'm just gonna have a drink now. I'll show you what I got. Nothing special. Bottle of Malbec Red, probably can't see it. and a bottle of Spanish White Dry. So, extra special, let's give it a go. Both wines are screw caps, and both are extra special as well. So, here's to all you guys, new friends and all. Right, don't know if you can hear it, it's absolutely pissing down. Yeah, it's absolutely pissing down now. I'm sort of dryish under here, but my feet are soaked because, yeah, I left my boots at home. I have a habit of loading up the car, chucking the trainers on the drive in the car and forgetting to put the boots in. So, I'm going to move the wine and stuff now indoors. Carry on drinking. I got lots of questions off quite a few YouTubers now, so yeah, I think I'm going to go and answer some questions. I was hoping to get a bit more pissed than this before I started, but I'm going to have to get pissed whilst I'm answering, so let's do that. Oh god. Outdoor camping used to be so much more fun, and then filming came and fucked up everything. I text a few YouTubers who I'm quite friendly with, and I've got a few different questions off them. So, first one I'm going to put down to my mate Rob, aka Storb Unlimited Bushcraft. Let's see what he says.
Why do you love me more than Gav?
Right, so why do I love Rob more than Gav? Because you come camping more than Gav does Rob. Simple as that. I love Gav to bits, so.
Right, who'd win in a fight? A bear or me?
Well, Rob, that depends on the bear. If it was a black bear, I would go, my money would be on you. If it was a brown grizzly, sorry, I'd have to pick the grizzly. Polar bear, definitely, you've got no chance, mate. They would be left, right and centre. This is Camping Dan 85.
Yeah, I think my first question would be, what is your favourite Mr. Kipling's pie or cake?
Right, so favourite Mr. Kipling's pie or cake? To be honest, I don't have much of a sweet tooth at all, so I tend to stay away from cakes. Although I'm quite partial to a chocolate eclair. Oh, I love a chocolate eclair. In fact, anything with chocolate, more chocolate the better. Dark chocolate, you've got me. I'm sold. Dark chocolate all the way. But yeah. But as for Mr. Kipling, can't really say I like anything he does. Sorry, Dan. Sorry. Gotta be honest, haven't you? Right, another question off Dan, 'cause I got quite a lot of him.
Second question, are you a breast or a leg man?
Well, am I a breast or a leg man? Definite breast man. Definite breast man. I like meat, and I get much more meat off the breast than the leg. But the leg meat is better, don't get me wrong. But I'm going for quantity over quality, just because it's chicken. One off Kerry, T in Valhalla.
My question, Gav, is why do you love Rob more than you love Gav?
Right, okay, I've answered why I love Rob more than I love Gav. We'll forget about that one.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Hello, everybody. Not sure what questions we have to ask. I'll see when Kat is about, if she's got any for you. Obviously, it's all the generic stuff, isn't it? What was your favourite camp?
What was my favourite camp? Don't know. Don't know, love them all. Probably not this one. Let's get a better angle. Yeah, my favourite... Sorry, you're going to have that. Not really much I can do. Is that right? Favourite camp, don't really have one. I love them all. I know I've been asked that from someone else as well, so I genuinely love them all. I love all the ones I've done. So some stand out more than others, I guess, but that's partially because we might get a glorious sunset or sunrise or whatever, you know. But that can happen on any camp.
So why did you start the channel?
We started the channel because Gav turned around to me one day and said, "We could do that. Want to have a go?" I went, "Yeah, alright then." That's why we started the channel. One more off Kerry and then we'll come back to him.
What are your hopes and goals for the channel? Do you have any plans for the future?
Hopes and goals for the channel? None. Never had any hopes for the channel, never had any goals for the channel. Just decided to upload and see what would happen, really. We were genuinely shocked when we reached our first 100 subscribers. So now we've reached 1,000. we don't really know what to make of it, in all honesty. We're happy, don't get me wrong, but it's great, yeah. But no future plans, just keep on doing what we're doing. Sorry, I've got something falling in my tent which shouldn't be here. there's like a leech thing in my tent. And I don't know where it's gone. Well. It's either landed in my wine glass or it's still in your... It looked horrible, really. It looked like a leech. It wasn't a leech, but I haven't seen one before. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but where's he gone? There he is. It's like crawls on his ass, like he stands on his ass and then pushes himself forward. What the fuck is that? Getting that out of my tent. Right, so I got rid of that weird crawling fucking thing, whatever it was. Take a bit more wine. Very nice. Very, very nice. Do a couple more questions, then I'm going to get a bit more pissed, turn the camera off. Let's do another one of camping, Dan.
Third question, out of all the YouTubers, who's your favourite camping one? With his name beginning with Dan. Third question. Right,
so my favourite YouTube camper with his name beginning with Dan is probably English Woodsman. Sorry, camping Dan, got you there though, didn't I? But yeah, English Woodsman, his name's Dan, so why not? Nah, I'm going to answer your question seriously, but take away the word Dan. My favourite YouTube camper to watch, and I genuinely mean this, and it's not just because he's a mate. It's my mate Rob, Storb Unlimited Bushcraft, because he does my kind of camping that I love. I absolutely love bivvy camping. I adore it, you know. And Rob is a bushcrafter. I can't claim to be a bushcrafter. I wish I was, but his knowledge is fucking a million times better than mine. But he's my favourite to watch camping. His camps, love him to bits. Ass kiss robbed. Let's do one more off Dan.
If you could take any two celebrities camping, who would you take with you?
Paul and Barry Chuckle brothers. Next. Now, any two celebrities that I could take camping with me. My instant reaction was going to be like Noel and Liam Gallagher, because me and Gav love Oasis. But I don't think that would work well camping at all. I really don't think they'd work well camping. So, well, maybe, who knows, maybe we could get them together and that's what would build their bridges back up, you know. Maybe they'll bond over a camp and we could be the responsible for bringing back Oasis. So fuck it, yeah, I'll do it just for that experiment. Noel and Liam Gallagher. Novice wild camper.
Will you stop using Rohypnol when I camp with you?
Mike Novice Wild Camper has asked if I'll stop using Rohypnol when I camp with him. Mike, I never used Rohypnol. It was chloroform. I can get my hands on that much easier. And the answer to whether I would stop is no. I'm joking, guys. Do not use chloroform. Rohypnol's probably much better. Here's another question. This is off a mate of mine, Geraint. He's also called Geraint Jones. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's featured on many of the boys. Hasn't on ours yet, but he's going to. Here's his question, Geraint.
Yes, mate, I've got a question. Do you think it's valid that us as, obviously, people that love to go camping, spend all of our time working overtime and saving all of the cash to spend an absolute fortune to live like a homeless person just in need of mental health?
Well, what I'm getting from that, Geraint, is you're saying, is there a price on mental health? No, there's not. But no, yeah, obviously I do this for my mental health as well, but as for... Short answer is yes, it's always worth money, spending money to live like a homeless person, because you're better up there for it. You are, and you know, and it's what this wants, isn't it? Your heart wants it, your head wants it. Your wife may not want it, or she might want it, I don't know. Mine was happy to let me go out tonight, which is bizarre, because normally she hates it. I can say whatever I want about it, she doesn't much care. I absolutely do think it's worth it, G. I really do. And I know you do too, and I know most people watching this do. Because what else would I spend my money on? You know, Class A drugs? What's the point? Wine is much cheaper. Alan, 54 degrees north.
Okie dokie. Questions.
Got a couple. First question, which you already know the answer to, but what is your favourite sort of camping and why? You did
Bivvy bag camping every time. Ideally without a tarp. If I have to have a tarp, then so be it. But bivvy bag camp definitely every time when my bush box go in. Magical. Love
Second
it.
question, if money was no object, what would be your go-to camping setup? As in bag, mat, tent or bivvy or whatever, stove? Yeah.
Right, so money no object. What setup would I have? This setup I got right here, right now. Genuinely, seriously. I might get a couple of, well no, I really love the mat that I've got. Actually I would change the sleeping bag. I would get like something like what are they called, no, outdoor gear essentials. I can't remember what they're called now. I'll put the name of the company up. They do ultralight gear. That's not what they're called, is it? No, they do ultralight gear, but the sleep bags are about 200 odd quid starting range. I'll get one of those because they pack down a lot smaller. Outdoor gear? No. Ultra. No, I don't. I can't remember what they're called, but the name will be there. Yeah, that's all I would change. Sleeping bag, just for the weight, so I got more room in my bag to get beers in.
Third question, will you stop drugging and raping Michael on wild camps?
We'll forget about that question. I have not raped Mike on a camp, despite what his lawyers say. Mark, hunting camp in Wales.
Nah, my question would be, what started you wild camping, guys? Was it something you've always done from a young age, or is this something you took up after watching it on YouTube for sort of mental health issues? You know, where did your journey begin?
Good question. Right, so basically I've done it all my life, as has Gav at varying degrees. We were both in beavers, cubs, you know, all that. So I've been making, you know, tree houses as an 8-year-old and things like that. I remember the first ever walk my dad ever took me on. I mean, we lived in a place called Pontypool, and my nan and Bamp, they lived in a place called Newbridge. It's not too far away, I don't know, 8 miles at a guess. My dad took me and my brother, I must have been about 7 and my brother would have been about 9. He took us up over the mountain and we walked to my nan's house. But I remember being up on that mountain and looking down into the valley, and I saw a car driving, and I thought, God, how small is that car? And I felt just so blown away by that moment, that, you know, where I was at that age, at that time, at that size. It really felt something special, and I think it's just always stayed with me. I've always been outdoorsman.
My question would be, is to do a gadgets more than anything for camping. Do you think it'd be worth you getting those whistle things you know you used to have back in the 80s just to find things when you get lost?
Right, from the gist of that is basically I do lose a lot of things, but usually I lose them at home before I get to bring them out anyway. So the whistling thing wouldn't help me anyhow, unless, you know, unless they work at that kind of distance. Let's do another one of camping down.
Question 5, Mary Berry, Hillary Clinton, Anne Widdecombe, marry, snog, fuck, go.
Oh.
Question 5.
Mary Berry, Hillary Clinton, and what was the other one?
Mary Berry, Hillary Clinton, Anne Widdecombe.
Oh God. Right, so Mary Berry I would marry because she's a great cook, as we all know. She's loaded, so I'll be sorted once she pegs it, which won't be long, sadly, but true. And I'd have some great food. So yeah, marry Mary Berry. I guess I would have to sleep with Hillary Clinton, and that would mean Anne Widdecombe's getting snogged. You know what, as long as I can have some wine before it, no one said I couldn't. Yeah, go on then, we'll do Anne. Snog Anne. Snog Anne. Right, I got quite a few off that, Dan, so let's do another one with Dan.
Question 6. Would you rather eat shit flavoured chocolate or chocolate flavoured shit?
Would I rather eat shit flavoured chocolate or chocolate flavoured shit? Shit flavoured chocolate. Because at least I know it's just chocolate. Although, what would they flavour it with? As long as it's not flavoured with shit, and they've just flavoured it with, you know, chemicals to make it. Shit flavoured chocolate every time. I could not eat shit. Let's do another one off Kerry. Kerry from Team Valhalla.
Biggest, you know, kit regret.
Biggest kit regret? Buying cheap inflatable airbeds. They don't work. They don't last. And when I mean cheap, I mean 50 quid below. Yes, the one I'm on now is 70 quid. It's gone down in price to that. It's a couple of years old model. And I looked around and managed to get it for that price. So when it first came out, I think it was like 100 quid. So yeah, cheap airbeds. I'm not going to bother doing that crap ever again. Yeah, every time. Let's do another one with Kerry.
Kit wish list.
Kit wish list, sort of brushed on that earlier. I would just get a new sleeping bag, but an ultra light one, which is, you know, really light, ultra light, but still warm, because obviously I'm an all year round camper.
Those kind of things. I could ask you all the questions if you wanted.
Ask me all the questions, Kez.
What else? What sort of compost do you like to use?
What sort of compost do I like to use? Wood chippings. Wood chippings. Yeah, it's a great form of compost. And tea bags.
Do you prefer to air fry or deep fry?
Air fry, because they're brilliant.
Your foods.
We'll come back to Kerry. He's having a think. All right, let's go back to Rob.
Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Fingers for toes. Fingers for toes every time, because I can already pick stuff up with my feet quite well, so it wouldn't really matter. Fingers for toes. Plus I can feel more with my feet. Yeah, fingers for toes.
Would you rather slide down Fania Big bare backsided or run around the streets of Cardiff naked?
Probably run around the streets of Cardiff naked, because then I could do that at my pace, whereas the sliding on my bare ass, I don't know what pace I'd be going, because gravity's in charge. Plus it would really hurt my ass. Right, I'm going to stop here now, and we're going to come back to the others, so I got a few more, quite a few more actually, to go through, and we'll come back to them. I don't know if this is any good for you guys, never done it before, this type of thing, but it's pissing down outside, and you know, I haven't got much else that I can do. I'm stuck in a, I don't know, a 7 foot by 4 foot cocoon. So yeah, I've decided I'm a little bit hungry, so without being asked to cook, I have got one wrap. Nothing in it, it's just plain wrap. But I've got a tin of corned beef. So I'm going to slice up some corned beef, whack in a wrap, and munch on that. It'll do. It's not the most gourmet this channel has ever been, I will admit, but may not be great food, but oops, sorry. At least I'm not going to go hungry. I'm happy. Meat-filled breadstick. Right, back to some more Q&A. Back to more Q&A. Q&A, yeah. Second one from Mark Hunting, Camping Wales.
Followed by the question I think that's on everybody's mind is, what is scampi, bud?
What is scampi? What is scampi? I have no idea. What is scampi? It's fucking delicious. Yeah. I think I got one off Mooster.
Hi Owen, my name's Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm just wondering where I could put a body and get away, kill a person and put the body somewhere where I can get away with it. So, any ideas, mate?
Not my field of expertise then, Mooster, sorry mate, I can't help you on that one. Here's one from Andrew Bewley. Rishi Sunak is on a power trip and brings in a new law for campers. You are now only allowed to possess one shelter, one sleep system, one cook set, one meal, and one brand of alcoholic beverage. What would I have? Well, sleep system is what I've got now, because I think with this OEX 400 it can pretty much see me all the year round. So with the helm, this helm's brilliant for all weathers. Alright, it'd be a bit too hot in the summer, but I can open up both doors and vent it out, so it's not too bad. Meal. Oh, if I could only ever take one meal camping, I'd have to go for curry and rice, like a nice hot curry and rice. Chicken preferably. An alcoholic beverage. If I can only take one, he says one brand of alcoholic beverage, so I'd go for Brewdog, because there's so many varieties. I could still have a good selection every time. That was a good question, Andrew Bewley. Thank you from the Bewley brothers. Right, let's see if I can get another one of Camping Dan's. This is off Camping Dan.
And last question for me. Any chance you can lend me 20 quid?
Anytime, Dan. Anytime. No problem, mate. No problem. Right, I got a couple more from Rob Storby.
Have you ever done a wild camp on any of the 3 peaks?
No.
Have you ever wild camped in Scotland?
No.
If so, where?
Never been to Scotland.
That was some genius material right there.
Never been to Scotland. Never in my life. For all my sins, I know that's bad, innit? I need to sort that out, and I will do, hopefully one day. Yeah, no, never been to Scotland. I should do it. Want to join me, Rob? Next year, Scotland. Come on. That's it for the questions, I think. Probably missed some off because it's in about 4 or 5 different chat groups I'm in. So sorry if I've missed any of your questions, guys, but I'm boring myself now, so you guys must be bored. Right, I don't think I'm going to be able to film much else tonight now, so sorry it's not been a normal type video, but something a bit different, and it's kept me entertained while I've been stuck in this cocoon for a few hours. Catch you in a bit. Good morning, campers. It's 6 o'clock. I had another message come through last night, so this is off Adam Hamlet.
Hi mate, question here from Adam in the Wild. What is it like being labelled as the best channel on YouTube? No ifs, no buts, but fact.
Awesome.
What is it like also being 2 local sexy celebrities? Thanks guys.
Cheers, Adam. Well, you heard it. Best channel on YouTube, fact. Why not? Right, that's me all packed up. I appreciate this has been a shockingly shit video, but I'm done. I gotta get to work. It is pitch black, and it kind of makes these winter camps seem less appealing. You come out in the dark, you go home in the dark. When it's raining like that, just can't be bothered to film on the next one, I don't think. Probably shouldn't have bothered filming this one. Anyway, see you on the next one. That'll be a good one.